Hi everybody, Bobby here and my sister Brenda.
Hello everyone.
And today we have a video that is very interesting. We are going to be talking about Sophia Christ. And this will be a video about ancient history. We love talking about many different things, but this ancient history, nobody has ever heard of Sophia Christ. And we have done some research, and everything that we have read had led us to a conclusion that Sophia Christ is the creator, or what we call God or goddess. And like we always say at the beginning of our videos, if you do not resonate with this information, that's okay. You can actually go and listen to other people, do your own research, and come to your own conclusions. We will always be here. We will always bring the information that we either receive downloads or we do the research after receiving the downloads, and we will bring it to you. So with that said, I want to start with Sophia Christ and all the different timelines when Sophia Christ was basically alive. So there are different timelines from the creator or the goddess. And, I'm going to let my sister explain to you a little bit about the timelines when Sophia Christ was alive and then she reincarnated. And after that, then I'll come back and explain a little more about what is going on. So, Brenda.
Yes, hello everyone. From Sophia Christ, which is the goddess, the main goddess, the creator. She reincarnated in the goddess Isis to spread the truth. The goddess Isis came here with Osiris. They were twin flames.
Yes.
She came here to spread the truth. She was the one. She was a warrior. She was a teacher. Syrian. That's why with the technology they were. She was very powerful with the technology. Also a sorcerer.
Yes.
A warrior. She was the one who used to tell Osiris.
Yes.
Everything about the wars. Why? Because her intuition. The
Yes.
woman is basically powerful in the intuition. Now she was the one telling Osiris every time there was a war in Egypt. Egyptian army was one of the most powerful on those times because Isis.
Yes.
Isis was the one who was telling Osiris where to go, what to do.
Yes.
Basically, she was the brain, and Osiris was the warrior, protecting her, but at the same time opening the doors for her to keep spreading the truth.
Yes.
There's so many stories about how Osiris was
Yes.
murdered.
Yes.
I don't think they were murdered, but they're just stories. After being Isis, in another timeline, she was Magdalene.
Yes.
Also, I have memories. Magdalene is the same with, I believe, General.
Yes.
They were, Magdalene was the one spreading the truth all over, and Gemanuel was the one protecting her.
Yes.
The woman is the one telling the truth. We are the most, how can I say this? Or I don't want to say powerful, but in our minds, not like physically. The male is the one who protects the woman.
Yes.
But that was like that, different timelines. Sophia actually reincarnated in all the goddesses around basically every single country have their own goddess,
Yes.
which is in the Egyptian timeline. I remember the Isis story.
Yeah.
Now, my sister Bobby remembered probably in the Greek story
Mm-hmm.
because she had more memories. I don't really have memories of being in
Greece.
Yeah,
Mhm. Yeah.
Greece. I'm sorry.
Yes. I have a lot of memories of being Venus. Um, Helen of Troy. I mean, that's all my past. So, what she said about Sophia Christ, the story was inverted, and we were told that the name was Jesus Christ. But Jesus Christ, it was never the name, it was Sophia Christ. And one of the research for the information that we just discovered was that Sophia Christ, which or who she was, or she reincarnated in Isis, the goddess Isis. In another timeline, that goddess was Venus. In another timeline was Bridget. And all of the different, cultures have the different goddesses. That Magdalene was the one in our timeline here right now, because remember, timelines or lifetimes are 26,000 years. So in our lifetime, or our timeline, Magdalene was the one, basically with the wisdom and spreading the word.
Now the Bible, for people who read the Bible says that Magdalene was that she was crazy and she got demons, and I believe she was a prostitute. It's completely false.
What people say that she
Yeah,
was, she wasn't.
But no, what happened was that she was spreading the truth all over, and they didn't want her to teach or to basically wake up people to spread the truth. So that's why they were saying all those things about her.
Yes.
But it was completely false. She was
was
not crazy.
No.
She had no demons. I mean, that's not true.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. So Sophia Christ, who is the creator, that's what everybody believe that is God, a male. But God is not a male, just a male. God is basically the creator, is a woman. We have always said this before in every video that we talk about, either the twin flames or the creators. We have always said God is a woman. Why? Because our bodies are the ones who create. The male is the one who puts the seed. It's like when you put a seed, in soil, Mother Earth is the one that creates that seed to open it, and then it grows into whatever plant or fruits or whatever it is that you are planting. So in every song, or not every song, but there are 3 or 4 different songs out there that specifically talk about God being a woman. We have heard this before. One of them, we don't want to say the name of that. I don't even say celebrities anymore. But, God is a woman. Okay, they're telling us in, movies and songs. So Sophia Christ, who is the creator, she is the creator of everything, everybody, every race, everything. She had to reincarnate, and what we have researched is that the negative forces, they have been here for billions and billions of years. This is not something that just came about 14 million years ago. That's not true. So all of this has been happening for billions and billions of years. So all the time that Sophia Christ was alive, she was also spreading the truth about how we can ascend. We are not here again for a couple of thousand years. Humans have been around for many, many years. And she was trying to, help humanity with keeping track of ascension, because Mother Earth has been wanting to ascend for billions of years. This is not something that's happening now. It's happening, but it's not something that came to be now. It's been for billions of years. So the negative forces took over, and then I do believe that in the research and the downloads, she died, or they did something to her, and then she reincarnated in Isis, goddess Isis. Isis is basically the mother of civilization, and what these people believe, or not believe, what they have done is invert everything that Isis or Mother Isis have done. So she was a sorcerer. She was the one that had the wisdom inside, and she was spreading the word in Egypt.
Yeah, and she was telling Osiris.
Yeah, she would tell Osiris
what to do. Osiris was the one who was fighting. I think in the video that I said about with Anubis.
Yes.
They were both fighting against these demonic entities. They were basically fighting against reptilians.
Yes.
And Isis, they were calling her evil witch, but it's not that evil witch. It's just that she knew, she had downloads.
Yes.
She knew where to go, where to tell Osiris or Anubis, take the army this way, to do this with the army, and you will, and we will win this war. She was the one telling him what to do. These people, these demons, they didn't like that. So that's why they were basically talking really bad about Isis, but no.
Exactly. So the gypsies are basically the descendants of Magdalene or Isis, because they are the ones who have kept their lives the way that Isis and Magdalene were basically spreading the word out there.
Nobody wants them either.
No.
They treat them like they steal, they are evil. No, they're not.
Yeah, they're not.
And actually, they do their magic, but it's not to harm others. Basically, they do their magic, but it's to protect themselves, because they know. They know.
Absolutely. So when I explain a little bit later what is happening with all of the Sophia Christ and Isis and Magdalene, you guys are going to kind of understand and come to, like a truth or an awakening that many people out there are not kind of grasping, and this is fascinating. So when Magdalene took over, she basically Isis reincarnated in Magdalene. Magdalene was the one talking, the one teaching, the one spreading the truth out there. What you guys see in movies about Jesus and talking and doing all the, the talking and all, that wasn't him. It was her. She was the one, talking and doing all of these, outings and gathering people and teaching how to ascend, how to keep your, everything from Kundalini to yoga to everything. And on those times, nobody wanted a woman
doing those
to be or to be the teacher. So it had to be a man. Now, this is where it becomes fascinating. She was the one who was spreading the wisdom, because women have a 6th, 7th, 8th sense, you name it. Our third eye is wide open. We can see through people, and she could do that. Now, men back there, they were warriors. And who was the warrior that was actually watching her? But it took him 4 years before she could get, kind of like paired with him or him, to be with her. It was Jemanuel, the same person that we all call Jesus Christ. It wasn't him. He was a warrior. And if we show you the images that we have seen of Jemanuel, he looked like a Knight Templar with a sword, and he was strong. He was a warrior.
And I believe when she was talking, when Magdalene was talking and spreading the truth, I believe Jemanuel did not pay attention on her.
Nope.
Actually, they were twin flames. That's the twin flame that my sister is going to be explaining.
Yes.
Basically, he didn't pay attention on her. That's the twin flame. You feel triggered by the other person, and nobody was listening to Magdalene. But when they came together as twin flame, then everybody was basically Jemanuel was protecting her, and then he started to basically spreading truth.
Yes.
Protecting Magdalene.
Yes.
And that's how they started to listen to Magdalene because of Jemanuel.
Yes.
But in reality, it was her who started everything.
Yes. And the incredible thing about Jemanuel is that for 4 years, maybe more, it took him 4 years or a little longer for him to be with her, because him being a warrior, obviously he didn't want to know anything about wisdom and nothing like that. He was a warrior. He just wanted to kick butt, and that was it.
Basically, he was ignoring her.
Yes, he was ignoring her until I guess one day he kind of looked at her and started feeling, okay, you know what, this woman is somebody that I am interested in. And then all of a sudden they started doing the twin flame journey. Now, the twin flame journey back then is exactly what we have been saying for today. Back then, when you have a lot of insecurities, when you have a lot of doubt, you have to take care of that before you become into union with your twin flame. Twin flames are not, oh, I love you, you are my best love, and yada yada yada. That's not the twin flame journey. The twin flame journey reveals to you who you are. Basically, you're gonna start projecting on the other person, the things that you don't like from you. And you're gonna start pointing fingers and, you did this to me, and you are this and you are that. That is how the twin flame journey, it is happening now. Back then, it was, okay, I'm gonna take care of me. Why I don't resonate, or why do I resonate? But it took Jemanuel 4 years before he was, paired, or he came into union with Magdalene. What happened? Then she continued spreading wisdom and truth, and he was protecting her. This is where it becomes deeper. If you guys know the yin and the yang, and you know the colors of the yin and the yang, you know that the white side with the little black dot, that's the male. I cannot remember if that's the yin and then the other one's the yang, or the yang and the yin. I don't remember the names of the sides, but the black side with the white dot is the female. Why did we put, or why did they put the black side of the yin and the yang to be the woman? Because when the woman has emotions, deep emotions, the cabal, the deep state, whoever was back then, they started spreading the word that emotions are negative. One of the emotions that they deemed negative, love. They told everybody that love was weakness. When you love somebody else, or you are weak, because love takes you to places you have never ever been before. And the woman being in love, that's the dark side. The woman being in love, it can take the male to places that they have never been before. So what happens with the white dot? The white dot is leadership. That's what Magdalene was doing. She was being a leader with love. They didn't like that. So they put the male, you know, in the white side as, oh, we are the leaders, but we only have a little tiny love. What happened to Magdalene and Jemanuel? Jemanuel ascended and became her equal. What did he do? The one that was spreading the word, it was her. But because he ascended, he had power. And what was that power? He will hypnotize everyone to make them believe that she wasn't there, that it was him talking. But it wasn't him, it was her.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah, it was all the time.
Yes.
It was her.
It was her.
The problem is that it took time for them to be in union, because
Yes.
like she said, the twin flame journey is hard. It's not like, oh, I love you, or you're my divine. No, that's not twin flame. That's
No.
a soulmate.
It's a soulmate.
As a soulmate,
Yes.
can help each other for, I don't know, in the 3D, I guess, for information, or oh, my soulmate is helping me with this and this and that. But the twin flames help each other in the spiritual world. And if you, and basically it's us, the women, that we have to do a lot of inner work, so that way the male can change.
Yes.
Actually, they have to do
inner work as well.
But I'm still doing my inner work, and I know who is my twin flame, but he's with another woman, so he believes that the other one is a twin flame, so I can't do nothing. I just, I have to love my twin flame the way he is, and I hope he heals. And because we have to keep going, I have to keep going with my journey.
Yeah, and your mission.
Yeah, I mean, I know we came here to be together. We're gonna be here for a long time, so
yeah,
it's in divine time.
Yes. So basically, what the twin flame journey is, it is just simple. The woman is the one who protects the male in the spiritual realm, while the male is the one who protects the woman in the physical realm. That's why it's called 3D, 5D. So when the male goes to the 5D, he knows exactly how women are. He knows exactly the emotions that the woman has. He doesn't take anything personal, because he knows exactly what we are going through. If by any chance that male, who is your twin flame, does not ascend does not want to do the same as the woman. And it doesn't mean that you're going to be talking together or anything like that. No. What it means is consciously, you know what is happening. Evolve together. If he doesn't do that, the universe, basically what it does is it takes the woman that ascended and takes another twin flame or another man, and then brings that man to her life from another timeline. And the male that did not ascend stays behind. The universe puts him with a female that is just like him, and they will have to repeat.
Karma, repeating all over again, all over, because they denied it to be with
they denied the ascension process, and because they denied the ascension, they denied the twin flame and the twin flame journey and the mission. So what happens is they just go back. They are with another woman that maybe at first, I don't know, they might be happy, or I don't know what will happen to them, but they will have to repeat.
It's like a soulmate, but at the end, the person is gonna be breaking with a soulmate and then be with another person, and over and over and over, and
until they learn their lesson.
Because it's a divine union. You are basically married. You are basically, the souls are married. It's supposed to be together.
Yeah.
But it is what it is.
Yeah. Some people are gonna say, no, you're not supposed to be together. Okay, so you're not supposed to have half of your body.
Yeah, it is your soul. So yeah, and I always said that we didn't choose to for the family, or to come here to the planet. I want that family. No, I don't believe in that.
No, I don't believe
in
it.
They did it on purpose.
Yeah, but we'll talk about that specific video and the things that happen when we reincarnated here in another video, because we basically learned also that, or we researched with the downloads that we had, we researched that, and apparently I don't know why people are talking about contracts and that we came over here, because the deep state cabal, whoever you want, the negative forces, they already had all the technology to extract. What they do is soul scalping. They extract the souls, they put it in another body, they send you to where you are going to be. And if you were very powerful, a starseed, goddess, god, whatever, and you were very powerful, they will send you to a place where you will be suffering. You wouldn't know, how to come out of there. And I guess we don't resonate with the idea that we chose to have that kind of lesson.
Yeah, and with the twin flame, it's the same. They divided the soul, and they sent the soul very far from where you were, so that way you were not able to find each other. And then if you you never know. If you were able to find each other, what they were doing was moving the timelines.
Yes.
That's what I said in the video with what I was talking about, the crystal ball.
Yes.
Is that if you were like very close to find your twin flame, what these demons were doing, they were moving the timeline, so that way you were basically not finding the person that you were supposed to be, because they knew.
Yes, they knew. So you were so far, but close, and then far away again. So that's why when we had all of this information, that's how our t-shirts came to life. The colors, there's the blue ray and the violet flame. And the violet flame was
it's him.
It's him. It's the male
it's the
energy.
Male, the protector, the amethyst.
Yes. And then The blue color would be the blue ray is the lapis lazuli.
Oh, the blue rose, which is Magdalene.
Yes, it's
They're
Magdalene.
associated with Magdalene.
Magdalene, and then the lapis lazuli was also the stone for Isis. Isis used that stone to see. That was her third eye.
Third chakra to talk,
Mhm.
and then for the third eye to see the intuition, basically.
Yes.
To see.
Yeah, to see with the third eye.
Intuition.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, this was a video that we wanted to bring to you. It's been quite some time that we wanted to bring the video, but it was perfect today because, well, we just wanted to make the video. So, and bring you this information, which is absolutely incredible. So all of this information is coming from the solar flares, the light codes. We are receiving all of this in our DNA, and then we do the research, and then we start reading and we start talking, and here we are. So, and it goes with the dreams. You have dreams, you have all kinds of information coming into your aura and getting into your DNA. So pay attention to your dreams, pay attention to everything that you see out there, pay attention to your synchronicities, pay attention to everything. Make sure, yes.
Yeah, it is incredible the amount of information that we all receiving, not only both of us, everyone is supposed to be receiving information. One of my dreams, I don't know if I said this, I was looking at myself and I was completely in an Egyptian in that timeline. And I remember I was looking at the mirror and I was hearing a voice because I was looking at myself like, who am I? Who am I? Like, and I was hearing a voice saying, you are Isis, you are Isis. I was carrying an ankh, and actually with that ankh, which is, I didn't know this, but the ankh is actually, she was using that because she was a demonologist too.
And she is one.
Yes. Yes. So I didn't know this, but yeah, in the dream I saw myself and I didn't know, because many people think that the ankh is basically it's for something else. But actually she was using that ankh to fight demons. And it was very interesting when I woke up and I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, I take the demons with love. She takes them with power. So anyways,
You cannot give them love.
well, love is the essence of everything right now. They don't like love. So, when you give love, they basically disappear. But
Some of them.
well, some of them, yes, true. Some of them. So anyways, we are going to leave it here, right? You're not gonna say anything else?
No.
Okay. So we're gonna leave it here, and we hope that you guys like the information, that we brought to you something absolutely new, and just we'll come back with other information or more information, and with that said, we hope that you like the video. If you want to subscribe to the channel, that will be beautiful. And also remember that our online store, angelwarriors1113.com, is live, and we are putting small little things on a maybe weekly basis, or whenever we don't have anything. Obviously we have to wait until we get it, but many things. We are planning on bathing suits, we're planning on towels, so stay tuned for all of that. It's going to be amazing. So if you like the video, we hope that you have an amazing night and abundance to all.
Love and light.